What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo hanging out here at Rio with a new Armstrong Downwind foil. So this is really a performance foil made for their team. They designed this during their trip to Maui this year, and they finished the design, got all the production signed off on, and did really well in a lot of the races because they're riding super advanced technology here. So Army's got his whole design team, of America's Cup foil racers, putting their head into these things, and they've come up with some really wild stuff that I have no idea what it does, all these shapes, all these contours, angles, front wind angles. Army tried to explain it to me, and I basically just blanked out after about 30 seconds. But you can see that there's a lot of tech that goes into this thing. So I'm holding here the 755. We've got the 930 here on the floor, and they also have a 685. And so these do run about a size big compared to the standard HA foils. So this 930 is going to be more like the 1125. And then the sizing down from there. What I've found with these foils is that all this, I think all the shape in the back there gives you a really low stall speed. So for an HA foil that is, normally they're dropping out unless they carry a ton of speed, it has actually an incredibly low stall speed to it, which is really impressive, and it helps a lot for the guys that are pumping up on a foil and they're just kind of working through some dead spots and whatnot. It's gonna have a lot of glide, but it's also gonna carry your speed, but it won't drop out on you. Also, what we found for towing, we were towing these tiny little bumps in Hatteras Inlet today on the 930. What we found with towing this thing is that the power band when you're taking off, and winging as well, power band when you're taking off just comes really slow and progressively on. So we've used this towing, small waves, surfing, the pump in the glide is crazy. The turning is definitely more challenging. You see the team guys that know how to turn well, they whip these things around. For us kind of average riders, it's going to take a little more force and a little more time to kind of get around the turn, but it actually is a user-friendly foil for what it is and what it's made. The thing it does best is straight line speed and glide. It just goes forever. Winging, the upwind angles are just nuts, completely nuts on it. We do like riding the smaller tails, like the Dart 140 works really well with these, particularly the larger sizes. I have used a shimmed out 205, the Surf 205. It gives it a little more kind of rock and roll side to side, so it does help out there. A must-have with these, because of wide span, is a performance mast. You do need to have the extra rigidity with that performance mast to be riding these things. So if you want more information on the Downwind foil, give us a call at the shop, 252-987-6000, or reach out online, realwatersports.com. See you guys in the water for the next session.